Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Benny and Moose Save America, where every week we strike out against toxic fandom and the failure of the American education system through the power of barroom trivia. I'm your host, Benny, and I'm joined, as always, by the D to my ARE, Mark the Moose Haas.
You know what most of you tuning in don't appreciate is that Benny comes up with all of these intros on the fly, and they just keep getting better and better. It's good to see you, my friend. How the heck are you?
I'm excited, Moose. We have a very intense rivalry here today.
I didn't know that this rivalry existed, and apparently it's spilling over from the Schmodown, and it has just been going on. And if we didn't put this match together, I think there might have been some plane flights on Juice's part to find Jesse, and or vice versa. I think these guys would have fought it out in the 7-Eleven parking lot. So I'm glad that we're going to finally settle this rivalry today.
It's going to save everyone some airfare and misdemeanor charges.
That's right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, the Sandman, Jesse Swift.
Hey, speaking of titles and Sandmans and things like that, I am glad to be here so that I can reclaim my original title as the Swiffer. I was renamed in the Schmodown as the Jackal. It was not my idea, and I will want to get my title back as the Swiffer and sweep up this poor mug that we got in the competition here today. The juice. The juice is expired. That's what I'm saying.
Nice. That's a pretty slick shirt there. You want to show that off?
Yes, this is my favorite band, the Avengers, with Peter Parker, and Peter Parker.
Nice. Well done. Well, Jesse, we're glad to have you on board. We're certainly glad to put this this rivalry to an end here. I think whoever wins this match also gets to claim the greatest goatee on the internet.
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
Yes. Okay.
Well, I am the reigning champion, but I'll give this guy a shot at the title.
Well, thank you for coming on board. We'll bring you in when it's time for game time.
And his opponent, the greatest guitar player since the guy in the Pet Shop Boys, Justin the Juice.
Oh, come on, Jesse, Bubby, expired? For real? I love that he wants to reclaim the Swiffer, as I am going to take credit for giving him that nickname of the Swiffer guy, because he's not going to sweep any competition. I'm going to sweep him right under the rug, right back to where he belongs, hanging out in the dumpster of 7-Eleven. And I'm here to avenge. I'm the Avenger today. I'm here to avenge Jacob Whitnaben because he's on screen with not only one, but two people that have taken him out, and I was his manager that betrayed him, and so I am here for vengeance.
Okay, wow. Hard words to hear, but I think necessary for the healing process.
Justin may be vengeance, but I am the knight. I am Batman.
All right. Well, it's daytime, so.
But the night is coming.
That's right. Yeah, technically, it's on Thursday night. Come on now.
That's my favorite quote from Annie. All
right, gentlemen, you guys ready?
Nope,
Let's do this.
The point.
Round number 1. You will get 9 questions, each worth 1 point. Each team or player receives all 9 questions posed to the field, so a whiteboard or writing instrument is required. Each question is worth 1 point. There is no stealing. There is no penalty for missing the questions. You can enact the household rule once you hear the category. You can double down, and you also have your bartender's hints available in round 1.
All right, so we are starting off with 3 rounds of general movie trivia. Your first question in the category of modern classics. Modern classics.
Modern Family, but okay.
Who directed the 2004 movie Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind?
Also, to remind you guys, you do have your bartender's hints should you need it.
I've always been fascinated that so many people claim that this movie was an emotional experience for them.
What experience did you have with this movie?
Just clawing and dragging myself to the end of it. That's pretty much it.
Okay, then.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start with the Swift Man.
I said Ron Howard because my mind is spotless.
Hey-oh! That is incorrect.
And Brother Juice.
I said Charlie Kaufman.
I think he was one of the writers, but he's
yeah.
not the director.
It was Michael Gondry.
Oh, I've got that.
The one and only.
Yes, his name sounds like a bird.
Yeah. If you want to follow he followed up this movie with The Green Hornet. So, I mean, cocaine is expensive, people. Question number 2 in the category of you nerd. How many Star Trek films were released in the 1980s? Word of advice, don't count on your fingers on screen.
It's under the table, just like most of my dealings and how I get paid.
Nice.
Like, no matter how many Star Trek movies they release, I always feel like their special effects are still made in the 1980s. It's like they refuse to make them better.
You're not wrong. We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to start with the juiciest of the juices, Justin.
5?
That is incorrect. And Jesse.
Is it Trace?
It is 4.
Shoot!
The Wrath of Khan, The Search for Spock, The Voyage Home, and The Final Frontier.
I was worried about if Final Frontier was early 90s or late 80s.
Yeah.
All right.
And they're off to a raging start right now.
I just want to set the bar like
Yeah, we're going for lower than 13-14 here.
I'm going for par.
Beautiful. Let's go. Par is good.
I am the negative one. You need to uplift our competitors. I'm the negative.
Gentlemen, you guys are so ready to get your first point.
All right, I'll turn this around. I'll put a positive spin. Somebody's going to win this game.
There it is.
There it
That's
is.
right. You each have a 50% chance.
All right.
All right. And your next question in the category of Matt and Ben. Matt and Ben. In what Kevin Smith directed movie do Matt and Ben play themselves acting in a sequel to Good Will Hunting? I would say a Good Will Hunting 2 would be up there with my most anticipated sequels.
Like, if you've seen this movie and you know, like, the scene, I want to see that sequel to Good Will Hunting.
I'm going to regret it, but I get three bar hints, right?
You do.
Correct.
I'm going to just do one for right now. Yeah, get one out of the way.
I'll repeat the question for you. In what Kevin Smith directed movie do Ben Affleck and Matt Damon play themselves acting in a sequel to Good Will Hunting?
With us, as always, is Cousin Ryan.
You know, when you get your two favorite stoners traveling to beat down on online movie critics.
Cousin Ryan always drinking that moonshine.
And yet he never mails me any.
Is
Good
it
point.
legal, though? Male moonshine?
I mean, he does live in Vegas,
Probably.
so pretty much anything goes there.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start with the Swift.
Is it Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back?
That is correct for the first point of the day. Good job, brother. And the juice.
Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
There it is.
I knew it was going to be one of a few, and I want to narrow it down.
Question number 4 in the category of, yeah, that was not funny. In the Will Ferrell, John C. Reilly all-time classic Holmes and Watson, what actor plays the role of Professor James Moriarty?
This is one of those movies where I actively just attempted to go to sleep.
Smart move. I stuck it out through the end.
On a side note, while we're waiting, Moose, have you ever watched the movies The Raid and The Raid 2?
No.
They're on that legal bootleg site that I borrow the password for you from.
Yep.
They're
Thanks
both
for
on there in
mentioning
English. Excellent stuff.
Okay. We'll have to give them a watch. And thank you for telling everyone we have an illegally pirated channel that we share a password to. Let's go ahead and start with Juice.
Oh, Jude Law.
You shouldn't have crossed out your first answer.
Are you kidding me?
Incorrect. And Jesse.
Paul Rudd.
The answer is Ray Fiennes.
Are you kidding me? Oh!
What?
Why did I cross?
All right. Your next question in the category of MCU quotes. MCU quotes. What MCU character says the line, "He may have been your father, boy, but he wasn't your daddy"? I'm hoping the answer is Miss Marvel.
Me too. Me too, Betty.
You know, having seen the new Ant-Man movie, I think they really should have went with Officer Jimmy Yang as the next big bad in the MCU instead of Kang. Just a personal opinion.
I concur.
Jimmy Woo?
Jimmy Woo.
Jimmy Woo. 5,
Randall
4,
Park turned to villain would have been perfect.
Absolutely. He already knows magic.
That's true. And the whole youth pastor angle could be recruiting young minions. It would have worked. It would have definitely worked. And let's go with the Sandman.
It's a Yandu. There's his fin and head and stuff.
Nice.
That is correct. Juice.
Yondu.
That is
Nice.
correct.
Wait.
Good
Question
job.
number 6 in the category of Everybody Needs a Little Love. In the rom-com classic Sleepless in Seattle, where is the first place that Tom Hanks's character Sam meets Meg Ryan's Annie at the end of the film?
I love that I am the closest to Seattle here. And don't know.
Cousin Ryan, before moving to Vegas, lived in Seattle for a while.
Oh, we could talk shop about Seattle. I'm about a 45, 50-minute drive.
Nice. All right, we'll kick it off with Justin.
I went with the hospital.
That is incorrect. Jesse.
I went with Pike Place Market in Seattle.
It is the top of the Empire State Building.
That's not in Seattle.
Oh. I was going to say a building.
To quote Bob Uecker, just a chat outside.
I was waiting for him to put Empire State Building and cross it out and then just put building. Justin's taking his own points off the table, so I don't have to worry about it so much.
Nice.
It's all coming back. I'm just rusty.
Your next question in the category of you call this a musical? Juliet, Jake, and Elwood Blues embark on a mission from God to put their band back together to raise money to save an orphanage that they grew up in from being closed in the original Blues Brothers. While putting the band back together, they go to a soul food diner restaurant to recruit their old guitarist, much to the dismay of his wife, who is played by what all-time great singer?
I was like, eventually, they will come to an end point of this question.
I will give you guys a little bit of the hint is I actually saw this person sing live once.
Did you really?
Yes, I did at WrestleMania 22.
Wow.
That is also the last time I've ever watched professional wrestling.
Probably for the better.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jesse Swift.
Am I still on par for par?
It is not Carrie Fisher is correct. Is correct.
Ah,
It is not
yes,
Carrie
right.
Fisher.
So not Carrie Fisher is correct. You said it. Give me my point.
And Juice.
Aretha Franklin?
That is correct for a
Oh,
point.
right.
Franklin.
Woo.
Your
we
next
go.
question number 8, in the category fake dinosaurs. What late great actor repeatedly voiced the character of Rex in the Toy Story franchise?
That guy.
Yeah. The day that he died is like probably the most upset I've ever been when like a media figure that I didn't personally know died.
If
Like,
this is
Buddy.
who I'm thinking of, they may have also played Granny Goodness in a DC animated film,
Maybe.
but I could be wrong.
It's not Judd Hirsch.
It's not-
Let's go ahead and go with Juice. What's your answer?
Rest in peace, Wallace Shawn.
That
It
is
is
correct
indeed
for a
Wallace
point.
Shawn.
Who am I thinking of? Yeah, no, I said Ed Eisner.
Ed Asner. No, the Mr. Potato Head. That's Asner.
Oh, yeah. I got my voices mixed up.
The juice is starting to put a squeeze on the Swift wordplay, guys. And your final question in round number
Not
1.
consensual squeeze. I have complaints. Where's your HR department? I need a number.
Don't show him that
Give
number.
it out.
Nope.
I'll let it pass.
Our HR, yeah, come on, Swift. Our HR department's been drinking moonshine all morning.
Your final question in round number 1. In 2022's The Menu, what dish is the final dish served to all of the guests at Hawthorne's? So what was for dessert in 2022's The Menu?
Oh, I like that you added the hint after I already wrote down the answer, but that's fine.
I just reworded the question.
Hang on.
I gotta say that jacket is amazing.
Thank you so much. There's some cool stuff on the back too. For the record, I'm just reaching behind the computer to open my window because it's hot in here.
Understood.
I might bartender hint.
Okay.
Oh, I'm curious to see what this is.
In 2022's The Menu, what dish is the last dish served to the guest at Hawthorne's?
Ham Porter described it perfectly in The Sandlot, the best way.
I still got a quirky jerk sticker on here.
Nice. Oh, I don't have my board. I put it up. I still have an exchange on my board too.
3, 2, 1. The only thing I have left from the Schmodown is a fake bank account that Tom Dagnino sent me with him payments.
Yeah,
And
IRS
let's-
is definitely onto you.
Yes,
Check
let's
out.
go with the Swift Man.
All right. I believe it's s'mores.
That is correct for a point.
Oh, it's
Juice.
It's s'mores.
And spoiler alert, they
been a
were
long-
themselves the s'mores.
Been a long time since I've seen Sandlot. I went with ice cream.
Hmm.
I knew
Now
that's
imagining
right.
them
That's
being
right.
made into ice cream. That's even more terrifying.
That's right. Yeah,
So,
deconstructed.
Moose,
Right.
at the end of this highly offensive round number 1, where do our scores stand?
Tie game. Juice just got 4. Jesse's got 3. We're going to be moving into our wheel round for round number 2. Here are the rules. Round number 2. You get to spin our magic bottle to get your round 2 topic. You only get one spin because life is hard, so deal with it. You'll then get 6 questions worth 2 points each. You can go to multiple choice, but that makes them worth 1 point should you choose to check down to multiple. Your opponent can steal any missed questions. Household rules are in effect in round 2. You also have your bartender's hints eligible in round 2 as well.
And you can also still double down. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back after a scintillating round one where the score stands at the Jesse Swift 3 and the Juice 4. Juice, you're in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer?
I will defer.
All right, brother. Swift, here comes the wheel.
Just tell me when to stop, sir.
5, 2, 1, stop.
You got movies that have become TV shows or vice versa.
Interesting. Or vice versa, TV shows that were made into movies.
Correct.
Looking at this.
Well, you only get to spin our wheel once because life is hard. So that's the category you get.
Oh, okay. There's no respin. Got it.
Real Americans don't back away from any category, brother Swift.
So, Jesse, I'll be reading your round 2 questions right now in the category of movies to TV or TV to movies. Based on the novel by the same name, Robert Bloch adapted this movie into a TV show called The Bates Motel. What late actor played the original Norman Bates in Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho?
It was.
We can go multiple choice. We can also give you
There is multiple choice. Bartender's not going to help me in this instance. I have unlimited multiple choice, right? The points just get halved. Is that how that works?
That's correct. That is correct.
Okay. I'll do a multiple choice then, please.
Is it A, Cary Grant, B, Ed Lauter, C, Anthony Perkins, or D, Bruce Dern?
Somebody's going to be laughing at me somewhere, but is it was C, Anthony Perkins?
That's correct for a point.
Oh, shoot. Dang. Dog diggly.
Well done.
Boy, howdy.
He was also the first person to ever have a titanium shoulder.
Really?
No.
Oh. Question number 2 in the category of movies to TV or TV to movies. In how many films in the Highlander franchise did Christopher Lambert portray Connor MacLeod, also having appeared in the pilot episode of Highlander, the series?
Well, being that I have seen one, I know it's at least one, and I'm going to throw out another one and say 2.
That is incorrect. So, Juice, for a 2-point steal, the question is in how many films in the Highlander franchise did Christopher Lambert portray Connor MacLeod, also having appeared in the pilot episode of Highlander, the series?
I will say 3.
3 is correct for 2 points.
I didn't realize there was 3 Highlander movies.
There's like 6 of them.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yes, it is.
Jesse, your next question is The Adventures of Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius is a TV series acting as a sequel to the 2001 film Jimmy Neutron, A Boy Genius. In the movie, what Star Trek actor provided the voice of King Gobot V?
King Gobot V was portrayed by Patrick Stewart. You look marvelous, sunny side up, sire. That's no yoke.
Nice. Cool, Jesse Swift.
Wow.
Woo! That's amazing. Yes.
And his compatriot was played by Martin Short.
Nice. Wow. I think we need to put together a Jimmy Neutron
Is
match.
that movie on my comfort film shelf? It might be.
Nice. In the later seasons of the animated show The Real Ghostbusters, Peter Venkman was voiced by Dave Coulier. What comedy legend plays the role of Pete Venkman in the Ghostbusters movies?
Just make sure I don't get my folks confused here. It's Bill Murray.
I would have hit you with a hammer if you got that wrong. That is correct.
I was like,
Cut it out.
And then we would have defiled your corpse.
Yes. Next question.
For whatever reason, my brain was like, was that Aykroyd or was that Murray? It was Murray. It was Murray. I just
Yeah.
self-talk for a second.
Prior to being made into the successful TV series of Buffy the Vampire Slayer and its spinoff Angel, the Buffy the Vampire Slayer movie starring Christy Swanson and Luke Perry was released in what year?
It's not where I thought that question was going. I'm going to go multiple choice.
Is it A, 1990, B, 1992, C, 1989, or D, 1995?
Let's say 1995.
That is unfortunately incorrect. So,
Darn.
Juice, I'm going to give you the question on the multiple choice again. Prior to being made into a successful TV series of Buffy the Vampire Slayer and its spinoff Angel, what year was the original Buffy the Vampire Slayer movie starring Christy Swanson and Luke Perry released? A, 1990, B, 1992, C, 1989, or D, 1995?
I'll go 1989.
That is also incorrect. Correct answer is 1992.
Mm.
Right in the middle of all the choices.
Luke Perry was snubbed for an Oscar for his role in Triangle. It's a
I
horror movie
agree.
on a boat. Thank you.
And for his role in 8 Seconds.
I've seen neither of those movies, so yeah.
Actually, Moose, let's just skip the rest of the questions and let's just do a deep dive right now into Luke Perry's filmography.
I believe he was in Tombstone. No. Nope, never mind. Anyway,
He is now.
That was one of the other 90210 stars. Prior to Cobra Kai, Daniel LaRusso learned many lessons from Mr. Miyagi in the original 1984 Karate Kid. In addition to wax on, wax off, what chore did he not do of the following chores? Sand the floor, paint the fence, paint the house, or wash the car?
If memory serves me, which it rarely ever does, the one that he may have not done is sand the floor?
That is incorrect.
Tight in the handbasket. Dang it.
So, Juice. Prior to Cobra Kai, Daniel LaRusso learned many lessons from Mr. Miyagi in the original 1984 Karate Kid. In addition to wax on, wax off, what chore did he not do under Mr. Miyagi's supervision to obtain muscle memory? Sand the floor, paint the fence, paint the house, or wash the car?
I guess his wax on, wax off is on the car, but I believe he doesn't paint the. I believe he doesn't paint the house.
This is also incorrect. He does not wash the car. He only waxes.
Just waxes the car. Dang it.
You
No-
Trixie.
Another
Trixie.
question I talked myself out of.
Keep it up, man. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Well, Moose, at
The
least
juice is playing fast and loose, I'll tell you that.
Okay. So let's Juice, you're up with the wheel. Let me know when you would like to stop.
All right. Stop.
Ooh, a punishment cup. And your punishment cup is straight up, no chaser. That means, Justin, the Juice, for the first and last questions of this round, you cannot go to multiple choice.
The first and last. Got it.
Yep.
Okay.
And
Stop.
Best celebrity cameos.
Oh, I wanted that one.
And Benny will be asking you your question in the category of best celebrity cameos.
Boy.
All right, Juice, your first question in the category of best celebrity cameos. What Oscar-winning actress plays the role of the masked crime scene investigator, Janine, the ex-girlfriend of Sergeant Nicholas Angel, and who is currently dating Dave, not Bob, in Hot Fuzz?
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to do this without multiple.
Would you like a bartender's hint?
Did I read that question correctly, Moose?
You nailed it, dude.
Oh, wow. Don't use a bartender's hint, Juice. There's no way I can do it again.
I don't think it would help. I haven't seen this movie in forever. I'll just go with I don't know, Kate Beckinsale.
All right, that is incorrect. So we're going to go to Jesse Swift for the 2-point steal. What Oscar-winning actress plays the role of the masked crime scene investigator Janine, the ex-girlfriend of Sergeant Nicholas Angel, and who is currently dating Dave, not Bob, in the movie Hot Fuzz?
It's a lot of information that is not driving me to any particular answer. And Charlize Theron.
That is incorrect, but you were both strangely close. It was Kate Blanchett. Kate
Oh.
Blanchett.
Oh. Yeah.
All right, Juice. Your next question in the category of Best Celebrity Cameos. What horror director has cameoed as Fred the janitor in the original 1996 film Scream?
I'll just go with Wes Craven.
That is correct for 2 points. Nice pull.
Yep. I was like, let me have it.
All right, your next question in the category of Best Celebrity Cameos. This actor showed up as himself in a movie and then got hit with a golf club by Emma Stone. He then smoked weed with Woody Harrelson and was killed by Jesse Eisenberg. Name the actor.
I almost was gonna make a joke when I spun the category of like, I bet an answer is Bill Murray in Zombieland.
It was an answer, and for this question, 2 points for Jesse.
2 rounds, 2 Bill Murray questions.
Apparently, all we have is Bill Murray on.
This show is now problematic.
Yeah.
All right.
In Quantumania.
Just so you know, we filmed this
Oh,
before
yeah.
Bill Murray became creepy, ladies and gentlemen. We filmed
That's
this before Bill Murray became creepy.
My calendar on my phone says that may be inaccurate information.
Shut
Don't
up,
listen to your
Jess,
phone,
shut up.
people. Don't listen to your phone.
We're trying not to get canceled here. All right, your next question. Located in Monterey County, California, the city of Carmel, also known as Carmel by the Sea, boasted this 4-time Oscar-winning director-actor as mayor of their town from 1986 to 1989.
Wow. I'll go multiple choice for that for sure.
All right. Located in Monterey County, California, the city of Carmel, also known as Carmel by the Sea, boasted this 4-time Oscar-winning director/actor as mayor of their town from 1986 to 1989. Your multiple choice options are A, Clint Eastwood, B, Katharine Hepburn, C, Meryl Streep, D, Jack Nicholson.
I'll go Clint Eastwood.
That is correct for a point. All right, and your next question in the category of Best Celebrity Cameos. Christopher Lloyd reprises his role of Dr. Emmett Brown, a.k.a. Doc Brown, for what 2014 comedy?
I'll do a bartender hint.
All right. Christopher Lloyd reprises his role of Dr. Emmett Brown, a.k.a. Doc Brown, in what 2014 movie?
It just showed us a bunch of ways to kick the bucket.
A Million Ways to Die in the West.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Wow, nice.
Am
All
I
right.
the only people that will watch that movie intentionally? I think it's probably. I think so.
I
I've never
think we
seen
had
it.
that, Jesse, because you were like, as
Yeah.
soon as we said in what movie, like,
Well,
Dr.
listen, I know so few things that when there's something obscure like that, I'm just like, I can't hold it in.
All
My
right.
poker face is the worst.
Your final question in the category of Best Celebrity Cameos. What 8-time Oscar-nominated actress has a brief cameo in 1991's Hook as the character Cutlass?
Gutless.
Gutless.
I'll just say Meryl Streep.
That is incorrect. So we're going to go to Jesse Swift for a chance at a 2-point steal. What 8-time Oscar-nominated actress has a brief cameo in the 1991 movie Hook as the character Gutless?
Justin, you were close, but you weren't Glenn Close.
Oh,
That is correct for 2 points
Nice.
and with a world-class pun to boot.
That was good. That was good.
Moose, I don't think we can top that pun, but where do we stand going into round 3?
It's close. It's close. It's 13-10 Juice.
Mm.
The rules for round 3. There are 2 6-packs of categories. The player in the lead picks which one they want. Then each player will get the entirety of their 6-pack of questions in a row. The point values range from 1 point to 6 points, but they are in random order, so you may get your 6-pointer first. You never know. You will not know which category is worth what point value until after you have picked. There is no penalty for missing a question, and there are no steals. As in every round, you can still double down, declare a household, or ask the bartender for a hint.
So we're going to bring up the 6-packs, which means that Juice, you get to select which one of the juice packs that you want,
the juice.
therefore giving Jesse the other. And then, Jesse, you're going to be kicking off with the full 6-pack.
I would love to have the seltzers if that's an option.
We'll see if we're sponsored currently by either like the Bud Light seltzer. I mean, we can't, the high-end stuff, we're still kind of low
The
tier.
juice is loose, but claw is the law.
Wow. I'll be happy with some Coors Banquet.
Now we're talking. That's a classy man right there. Juice, here are your options.
The juice.
Today, probably.
I mean, well, I kind of want to just should I pick the one with the juice or should I pick the Swift? Can I let Benny and Moose pick for me?
I mean, there is one question called I'm the Juice and another called Swift Characters. It's entirely up to you which one you want, but make a friggin' decision, you guys.
All right.
I'm 7 minutes away from being too drunk to read, so you gotta pick one.
All right, I'll switch it up. I'll do the category 1. I'll do the one with Swift.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
All right, Brother Swift, are you ready for your round 3 6-pack?
Of course, I am not. Let's go.
All right, your first question. For 2 points in the category of you, me, and DC. You, me, and DC for 2 points. What actor played the role of TDK, aka the Detachable Kid, in 2021's The Suicide Squad?
That is the voice of Hal Jordan himself in the DC animated universe, Nathan Fillion.
That is correct for 2 points. Your next question for 5 points in the category of award-winning terms.
All household.
All right, we have a hassle. That means, Jesse, this question is now worth 10 points for you in the category of award-winning terms. The 2021 Best Picture winner, Coda, is a touching story about Ruby Ross, the only character in an all-death family who has to deal with her family's struggling fishing business while pursuing her own aspirations to be a singer. What does CODA stand for?
Children of Deaf Adults.
Correct for 10.
Oh,
Huge
Wow.
point.
Without hesitation.
well played.
A, B, C,
Once
D,
again, played
E,
myself.
F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M. Yeah, I can do the whole thing.
Oh,
I took 3 years of sign language.
B-U-V.
There's about 7 times where I'm like, oh, here's the question. Here's the question. It's gonna be what does the family do? Oh no, it's gonna be what's her aspirations? Oh no, it's gonna be what.
Gotta keep you guys on your toes.
All right. Your next question for 6 points in the category of the 5 Ds. That's 6 points in the category of the 5 Ds.
I wish it was the answer that I want to think automatically, but it's...
Name the 5 Ds needed to master the game of dodgeball, according to Patches O'Houlihan from the movie Dodgeball, an underdog story.
So it actually was that. Okay. According to Patches O'Houlihan, it is dodge, dip, duck, dive, and dodge, played by Rip Torn and you know who it is. Apu. Hank Azaria, right?
Jesse Swift is just murdering round number 3 today. 6 points in the bank. Your next question in the category of I'm the Juice for 3 points. That's 3 points for the category I'm the Juice. How many times did O.J. Simpson play the role of Nordberg in the Naked Gun film series? The juice is loose.
Can I? Is there a bartender in this one?
Yeah,
Yep.
if you want it.
I just got 2 more. I think I'll use 1 more.
All right. For 3 points in the category of I'm the Juice. How many times did O.J. Simpson play the role of Nordberg in the Naked Gun film series?
Robert Zemeckis directed the perfect one of these.
That didn't do anything for me. Okay. How many times? 3.
Correct for 3 points.
By the way, Juice, I love that you have that banner.
Oh yeah,
That's
there he
so
is in our hearts.
Your next
Oh,
question.
finally get that poster.
Your next question for 4 points in the category of trick plays. 4 points in the category of trick plays. What was the name of the secret play executed by the Giants against the Cowboys in the movie Little Giants?
Oh. Fresh my memory. How many rounds is there after this?
None.
None?
None.
Great. I'll use 1 more. My last bartender.
All right. For 4 points in the category of trick plays. What was the name of the secret play executed by the Giants against the Cowboys in the final moments of Little Giants?
It's more formally known as the Fumblerooski.
See, what's really fun about the bartender hints is they're so well thought out and rarely helpful.
I mean, there's the Zemeckis one. He directed the Back to the Future trilogy. How did you not get it from that?
Oh, a great trilogy. Oh, well, I was thinking of a movie with the title of a number, and I was like, what?
Lord.
The slingshot maneuver.
That is incorrect. We were looking for the annexation of Puerto Rico. The annexation of Puerto Rico.
Juice,
All
wish you
right.
had that one.
Come up with a bartender hint for that, Swift.
All right. Question.
It should have been good luck.
Your final question for 1 point. Your final question for 1 point in the category of the story never ends. Swift, do you want to use your double down, or are you taking that home with you?
It's for 1 point.
Yeah. So I can't lose any points, right?
Correct.
So I might as well double it down.
All right, for 2 points. The story that never ends. What is the name of the half dragon, half dog that Atreyu rides throughout the movie The Never Ending Story?
Falcor.
Correct for 2 points. After an amazing round for Jesse Swift and a stellar performance of trivia, we go now to the Moose to feed questions to the Juice.
Can I ask?
33-13. So, Juice, you got to have a great six-pack here, buddy. And we're going to kick you off with your 5-point question in the category of MCU.
That's a great question. I'm going to double down. All right.
For 10 points.
Yeah.
What is the first film in the MCU to not feature the character of Nick Fury? I'm going to count you down. You also have a bartender. 5, 4.
I'll bartender.
Okay. The question is what is the first film in the MCU to not feature the character of Nick Fury?
I'm just gonna say I like that question. Makes you think more than you think you would.
You might not get Nick Fury. You get Robert Downey Jr. in his Iron Man.
Oh my goodness. Is it Iron Man 3?
That is
Correct.
correct.
Oh.
Second movie in the MCU, The Incredible Hulk.
Man.
Okay. You're still in this. Still got a hoss hole on your belt. Question number 3 for 3 points in the character of Swift characters. Name one of the 2 actors to have voiced the character of Dashiell Robert Parr, a.k.a. Dash, in The Incredibles or Incredibles 2. Also, this is a tough 3-point question.
I'll go with Jack Nicholson.
That is correct. No, just kidding. That's fine.
I have no clue.
Okay, question.
You did voice Violet.
Yeah. They're a different stage name. Your next question is worth 1 point, and it's in the category of She Just Robbed You. In the 2017 movie I, Tonya, starring Margot Robbie, who plays Jeff Gillooly, Tonya Harding's abusive husband who unwittingly orchestrated the bashing of Nancy Kerrigan's knee?
Finally, when I know, and it's worth 1 point. Sebastian Stan.
That's correct. Your next question is worth 6 points and is in the category of That's a Movie?
Household.
Great.
So now it's worth 12 points for you, Swift. In the category of That's a Movie, or excuse me, it's worth 12 points to Juice, 6 to Jesse. Possibly for the ball game here. What 2002 film directed by Chaos stars Antonio Banderas and Lucy Liu as rival agents who are hunting each other throughout the movie and eventually had to put aside their differences to team up to stop a global threat? I believe you have 1 bartender's hint left.
If that is the case, then I will definitely use that.
Okay. In the what God damn it. What 2002 film directed by Chaos stars Antonio Banderas and Lucy Liu as rival agents who are hunting each other throughout the movie and eventually had to put aside differences to team up to stop a global threat?
Part of the title is the word for the science of the motion of projectiles in flight.
Science of the motions and the projectiles, the flight.
of flight.
Flight sites. Is it called Motion of Flight?
And your loser, Justin the Jew.
Oh,
The name of the movie is Ballistic X versus Sever.
That's a movie?
That is indeed a movie.
jeez. Okay. All right.
That's a rough one to get for 6
Can
points.
we?
Okay, I've thrown that question out twice now. The only person to get that, to his credit, is David Dinjoya. So,
He would.
yeah, of course he would know
Wow.
this. So, well, shoot. I mean, it's a 6-point question. That was pretty tough. Would you have gotten the duck, dip, dive, duck, and dog?
No, definitely not.
Okay.
I wouldn't have got a single one from the other category.
Oh, no way. Okay. Wow.
You don't have to
Oh.
leave that in the air. You can
You put that in slow motion as like the fade out. Our
That's
woman
canon
have
now. That's
gone.
canon. We want that added to the What the Show opening theme.
I maybe would have got Coda, but I don't know. Yeah.
Can I love this show because I think more so than playing in the Schmodown, I'm able to obviously show the mass amount of things I don't know, but I get so excited about the random things that I do.
Yeah.
The Jimmy Neutrons, the Scooby-Doos, the whatever.
I would like to point this out, Jesse Swift. You are now undefeated in Benny and Moose Save America.
Ayo.
And because of that, you have the floor to pitch, promote, and also if you have a match you want to play or a challenge you want to issue, now's the time, my friend.
How high can we throw this out? Questions, people that I would love to play.
Please
If
make
we-
it someone willing to talk to us.
I can talk to him. If he doesn't respond to you immediately, I will reach out to him. I would love to play Adam Collins in Benny and Moose Save the World.
Okay.
Wow.
That's season 2, Save the World. We're just working on America right now.
Oh, that's right.
By all means, invite Adam Collins.
Yeah. Okay. In general trivia?
I would like to do, because Adam originally did have aspirations of going into IG. I would like to do a hybrid match as well. Split it down a little bit of IG, a little bit of main. Because if we do just plain movie trivia, that's a suicide mission, and we all know it. At least I want to get points on the board.
Yep. Jesse, do you have anything that you want to promote?
Yeah, all kinds of stuff. Please go follow us on Flick in Reel. There's hyphens in between there. It's on this board right here. If you can see the skateboard, Flick in Reel. We do trailer reactions. We talk about movies coming out, TV shows. And March is going to be the biggest month in a long time. We get Dungeons and Dragons, John Wick. Saw Creed, didn't get a review out for that one. But anyways, we have fun every Friday night, or we try every Friday night to have our Speakeasy, which is just kind of our hangout stream, where we just engage with the chat the most. Just because we have time to do it. So that's a fun one to do. And Saturday mornings, when able, we have Chris Anthony Lopez and Scott Fox hosting our news and views. It's just kind of the news roundup, box office, and things of that nature. But other than that, just follow me on Twitter at Jesse Swift, just like it is down on there. Boop. And then love to talk movies and all that jazz. And sometimes I'm on here.
Nice. Amazing. Let's put together the Collins match.
Oh, and by the way, great game, Justin.
Oh,
Great game, Juice.
Oh, you too.
That was back and forth.
That
That was fun.
Yeah.
That was fun.
And Juice, our one-time bartender, who we fired for drinking on the job. Plug, promote, challenge, whatever you want to do. The floor is yours.
I think I was fired for not drinking enough.
That's exactly right. Yes, that's exactly right.
I think I would like to throw out a little challenge. I just thought of this as Jesse was throwing out his challenge. I think I would be very, very fun.
Whitney Ben.
No, I said challenge.
Nice.
I think it'd be very fun. This would be a very big challenge for me. I would really like to throw it out to Rob Fishbeck in just a general 70s movies.
Okay.
Nice.
Wow.
I think that'd be a ton of fun.
Okay. Yeah.
Um,
Hey, Fishback was on our bond match and held his own, so that's quite the challenge.
Yeah, he and I have a fun. We're both Midwest boys. We have a fun. Maybe even plan. We could potentially meet up in the same location to shoot the match. No,
That would be amazing.
it would
That'd
end up
be
being
lot
in
of
like a
fun.
Wendy's or something. But we don't want a Mark Hoyk situation again. But other than that, always I'm trying to drop a new guitar video a month. I don't know when the next one will be out, but always be looking into the Justin Juice YouTube channel for that. And then what the show? I mean, yeah, on Wednesday nights, 9:00 Central, we're always there. So yeah, that's about it.
It was a hell of a match, you two. Great job. We can bury the hatchet now. You guys
I did have a Baja Blast.
You did have a Baja Blast, yes. Jesse Swiss quickly becoming the Carrot Top of the movie trivia world, people. It was great having you guys on. We really do love you guys. You guys are the best. So thank you guys so much.
Just call me Top. Carrot Top was my father.
There it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, please always remember to check out Neon Veil, Beyond the Neon Veil, every Tuesdays at 9:30 here on the Last American Heroes YouTube channel for amazing interviews with our own cousin Ryan. And I encourage all of you, like there are a million people talking nonsense on YouTube, but like if you're looking for two shows that are actually worth tuning into and that I don't just tell you to go and watch because they're on the show, Flick and Reel and What the Show, they are up there. They are actually legit awesome shows. Please check them out. And as always, we're here for you every Thursday night for your trivia needs. So thank you for joining us. It is an honor. Please remember to like, click, and subscribe, or please just fuck off. Thank you, and have a glorious evening.
Squeeze it easy.
What? Benny forgot to hit record?
Oh, we have to do it all over again.
As I am not having a Baja Blast right now.
He's pulling shit out.
I want that. That's so freaking cool.
Jesse's just got like prop after prop after prop.
The Carrot Top of trivia.
Is anyone else Letterkenny?